recording, you went to the Bear Creek Studios. Why did you choose to go there to record the album?
It wasn't actually, we didn't like pick that studio from like 10 studios where to go to. It was just proposal or an idea from our label. They said that, hey, we know this producer, Ryan Hadlock, is fantastic and he's got a great studio. And what do you think of working together with him? What do you think of the idea? And we hadn't been working together with a producer before as a band. And we've never recorded in the States before in a studio with, you know, this great vintage old equipment, and also in a studio with a lot of fine recording rooms, and we hadn't done that before, and it seemed like a really great experience. Wanted to take advantage of everything we could take advantage of. So.
Now, was it to work with a producer for the first time?
It was fun. It was like the first time we had somebody extra in the recording process, basically.
I guess probably we had some different expectations in the beginning, but eventually I think it was as a process, it was like a really laid-back communication between us and him, and he was really gave us a lot of room in the sense of music, and he's more like a sound wizard anyway. So I mean, we played something and then he went and tweaked some knobs and did stuff like that, and experience-wise, you don't want to change these things to anything. It's really good.
Okay, and coming back to the studio, it's a vintage studio. What makes that more interesting or more exciting about to be there?
It's just, I think we're, in that sense, we're pretty old-fashioned guys. We really like instruments and equipment, like, you know, amps or, I don't know, some vintage keyboards or stuff. So we're more into testing those actual physical instruments and seeing how they sound, rather than using digital equipment and scrolling and looking for a cool sound. So it's just a matter of taste. I think we're all into that, like the physical, actual instrument.
Okay. Can you hear it on the album? Or
yes, I think you
more
can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, about the album, you said you wrote already songs years ago. What is the first song you written?
Like especially for that album?
Yes.
It was Pictures, I guess.
Yeah.
Pictures. Okay.
But
the oldest song is
that goes way back is
it goes. Actually, yeah, it goes even to the period where this band did not exist. But that would be War Horses. I think that was written somewhere in 2007, something like that. And I guess we tried that. We tried that on the second album, and
didn't we try it on the first? Yeah.
Might have tried, yeah.
I think so.
Did not work at all, and suddenly it sort of it found its way and setting in a studio, and it's I guess we probably used like almost all the instruments that we used during the recording also in that song. It's like takes all the songs and like one big bowl and pours them together in the intro and outro part, which are like big mass of sounds.
Okay. And the album called Circles. How did you came up with the album title?
came from a song that's called Circles, and I think it's just the lyrics and the idea of the song wraps up the album really well. Or just it's like the red line between all the songs. It's like connecting everything. So yeah, we thought it's a good idea, describing the whole thought and concept of the album really well.
And what is the concept of the album?
It's
Circles.
Yeah.
I guess it has something to do with experience and
with time.
And getting older, and that sounds pretty bad since we're not really that old, but I guess something we all have families and kids, almost all, so it's like there was some sort of a switch in the last few years, and it's about like getting along with all the all the hectic pace of touring outside and making it work back at home, taking care of different things, and I guess it's sort of like describing the life of a kind of a father and a musician or something like that, combining those two and finding the balance, and also then again, since the songs are written in a very like long period, it has a array of different emotions and setbacks and successes and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, maybe I don't know if I'm right, but you tell about, okay, last experience about getting a father and stuff, new experiences as well. But the album also contains, it carries a lot of memories and emotions. What kind of memories and emotions?
All sorts of personal experiences. But there's also, I think one of the main points is that if you feel something and you recognize that feeling, that you felt it before, then you feel like you're in a circle. Like, I've been in this place before, or I've been in this place for years and years. I thought it's a new place, but it's actually, I've done it before. So it's about perspective. Like, even if you find yourself back in the same position where you've been like a year or two before, it's the same thing, but actually it's not either, because you've changed. So that's, I think the circle itself is a really strong symbol, and you can philosophize about that for a long time.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thanks.